Morning, everybody. You're welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. And today being Wednesday, it is Dear Bunmi Day. Now, I remember I had a guest who turns out actually is my first cousin, who was my guest some time ago, I think about a year ago. And Auntie Bunmi was so impressed. She made a comment that now she knows that she has somebody she can hand over the Dear Bunmi column to. If she ever believes that she doesn't want to write again, I'll never forget that statement. And it was quite an emotional one for her to have said. And the lady in question apparently is one of Auntie Bunmi's late best friend's daughter. Well, Auntie Bunmi, in case you are listening, that daughter turns 50 today. You see how life is, that baby. That's all. Bolan Lima Kodjus is my first cousin. She turns 50 today. And I wish I could quickly extract her from that preparing for the party, for her to rush and do a Dear Bunmi today with me. So she's 50 and I wish her a happy birthday. I said as much as 7:30, but you know, in Nigeria you must always do ojoro and favoritism. She's my first cousin. I bet none here is ojoro. He's ojoro. They say that where man the work, man the chop. So in case he's listening, I wish her a happy birthday. All roads will lead. If I don't come tomorrow, I think you will know why. Because I don't know, will he serve alcohol? I don't know. These days, you know, with all these things, I don't know.
Shebi, you don't drink alcohol again now.
Shemi, why not? I can take about a bottle or 2 or 3 of wine.
Wine, okay, exotic wine.
Well, exotic or not, but I cannot take anything that will not make my eyes grow thin.
Like malt.
Mosque.
Like Zobo.
I reject it. I reject it. You must say something. Something must inspire you now. Anyway, happy birthday to her and good morning again. We are going to do today's Dear Bunmi together. So get your telephones ready because I don't have a guest in the studio. So it's just Sheriff and I, but we'll also get you to participate from the very beginning.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, from the very beginning. By the way, echo no headphones. But I'm hearing myself. I don't know. Is it an echo?
No. You're supposed to hear yourself.
But it's like I'm talking to myself and it frightens me. I keep looking back. Okay, so let's move on now. Let's get ready for today's program. There's a person called Modesty. I don't know whether Modesty of male or female. It must be female. She says, I moved out, he moved his lover in. Anything wrong with that? Then indeed he says that, who did he buy the gift for? There's this one. This one is going to be very hot. Augusta says that my stepfather sneaked into my room. Just to make sure that he's properly tucked in bed. But how old is Augusta? Augusta is an undergraduate in one of the universities. Must be Unilag.
It's not going to do what?
It must be Unilag. She's an
undergraduate. No, I mean to do what inside the.
I'm coming to the story.
Okay.
I want to torture your fruit so that you can get ready.
Okay.
Then Clifford, I'm so sorry for him. I know him. He said, I can't get over her leaving me. That thing can pay. Only you lori.
Kai. Breakfast.
You mad.
Breakfast.
If your babe just tells you from nowhere that Sheriff, you know, he's been nice, but I think we need to. It's happened to me before. Yes, so. You call me. I went dizzy immediately.
So you were in love?
I don't even know whether it was love or not, but I was dizzy. Recently, a friend of mine told me that his babe just sent him a short text. I'm tired of all this. I'm done. He said he just said thank you. That's one experience of his experience.
You said thank you.
I said thank you. Susan says that I'm turning into an alcoholic.
Oh.
How much so? Then Dorothy says I need to make amends. Which one? Let's start with this stepfather sneaking in. Good morning, everybody. Pastor Ladipo, all of you, get your numbers ready. Where is Mrs. Aigbe? I haven't heard from her for a while. Mrs. Aigbe of Festac Town, can you please get ready? I'm expecting your call and others. I'm an undergraduate in one of the universities, that's Augusta, and I've recently done something really terrible. My mom was a single parent of 2 years. Was a single parent of 2 for years until she got married to a nice widower last year. He says it's a nice widower. Nice widower. No, Papa, a nice papa. The man has just completed his house, and so we all moved in with him, along with the 3 children from his first marriage. We had the housewarming party around Christmas, and we all had too much to drink. In the night, my stepdad came over, and the inevitable happened. Can you imagine? Stepdad. When the house is full in the party. Anyway, she said, Augusta said, my head cleared in the morning, and I felt horrible ever since. My stepdad now carries on as if nothing happened. But I really feel, I feel really guilty and don't know what to do. I don't want mom to know what happened, but she needs to be aware of the type of maniac she is married to.
Did she call him maniac?
And she called him a maniac. I want her uncle. He didn't rape her now. It was by agreement. She didn't say that.
She called him maniac.
I called him a maniac. 02, which are the lines that are open? The 2 lines. 020127700993 and 020146579190. If you have any reaction, you call in now or forever remain silent. Do you think the man is a maniac? Number 1. 2, do you think that Augusta should tell her mom what has happened? Sheriff, what do you think? Should she tell her mom?
No. She shouldn't tell her mom. What happened has happened, and she should take a part of the blame.
Yes.
And not she should find a name for herself well.
Do you think the man is a maniac?
No, I do not think so. I do not think so.
You support what he did?
No. Maniac is a strong description of the transgression that the man did. So, I mean, she should find a name for herself if she's referring to him as a maniac.
I don't like this sentence that says that we had too much to drink. I think what drinking does to you, because I in my life, I've also been in positions when if one day I drank so much, I shouted, hey boys, I cannot drive home. I held my steering like this. I said, I can't start the car. But what do
you can't start the car?
I can't start the car. And it was the days of manual. So you understand? Probably your cloth, anything could happen. But what drinking does is that it brings out maybe what you've not been brave to do in the first instance. It pushes you to do it.
Exactly.
So I don't think that is an excuse. She doesn't say that there was any resistance, and I don't think she should tell her mom. But we have a caller.
Yes, we do. We do have a caller.
Hello. Hello.
Good morning, Uncle Jim.
Should she tell her mom?
Good morning, Sheriff. Uncle Jim, if I even say anything, please, your brain is working very well in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Of the negative word you said.
Which negative word?
Brain perfectly well in Jesus' name.
I beg, answer that. Somebody will be ill. He will say, I'm strong. Of course, I know my brain is working. Answer the question, okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, on this matter, sir.
Yes.
My name is Godman. On this matter, sir, I think number one, he was drunk.
Who was drunk?
He didn't. Yes, the man was drunk. They had too much to drink. He was under the influence. So he did that. That's why. And then she didn't. She would have objected. She didn't. She allowed the whole thing to happen. I think it's more of a fault, sir.
When he was drunk, you see, instead of making the drink the culprit, when he was drunk, why didn't he sleep in the sitting room?
Why didn't he go and sleep it off?
And just like you said now, when people are drunk, it will give you the bravery to do what you...
I didn't use the word bravery, did I?
No, you did not.
Yeah, to give you something like boldness to do what you...
I didn't use the
just
word
make
boldness.
your point, don't worry.
And then if he is taking more, if he is trying to do more of that, then she should raise an alarm.
Okay.
Tell her,
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
just
you.
done is one
Thank you.
thing and
Thank you. Okay, now can I please advise one thing for people who call in? I know it's an African thing to want to be polite, but we do get a lot of time wasted when you start to greet everybody in the studio. Sometimes we have about 4 people. Then it will be good morning, Uncle Jimmy. Good morning, Sheriff. Good morning, Tunde. Good morning. Just say morning and go straight to the point. Don't even say, I want to. Just go straight to the point. Because we are going to be very strict on timing. And if you are giving 1 minute and you have spent 3/4 minute on greeting everybody and greeting your ancestors and all kinds of things.
That is it.
Okay, so that's my advice to you this morning, that just say morning and you go on. You know, that they don't even need to start greeting everybody. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
That one is gone.
We have another one.
Hello.
Hello, good day, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, on the topic. I think the lady should tell the father, the mother.
She should tell her.
Yeah, yes, the man needs to know. The woman needs to know the kind of man who's married to now. And secondly, I'll have to point this out. We men have to discipline themselves. What is it he says that is bringing great men down? I don't understand. Can't we discipline ourselves? Says. At the end of the day, when you look at the proportion, men are the one losing. You lose blood, you lose energy. Can't you discipline ourselves? What is it in our eyes that keep attracting us to this says?
Wait, okay. Do you have any proof? Do you have any proof that you lose blood? I'm just asking.
Mr. Jimi, you know that now.
I don't know.
Even me, I don't know.
After one round, you will be looking as if you fought a lion.
But
you know that.
You might be tired, but I don't know if you will lose blood.
What makes you tired? You do know the amount of energy, calories of energy lost.
It doesn't mean
okay, sometimes it depends. Unfortunately, we are on radio in the afternoon. I cannot. But
Jimmy, every man need to discipline themselves.
I agree with that, but the
issue of if you look at the issue happening in our National Assembly, if we have leaders who are disciplined, we will not be having the issue of Natasha.
Today
is not politics.
Today is fun day. We don't want to talk politics. It's this issue of losing blood. I
agree, Jerry.
All right. Second base, Jerry. Let's go into another one that is safer. Let us look into the story of Susan, who says that I'm 30 and I socialize a lot. I woke up in the morning after a rave party and couldn't remember what had happened. They don't correct. Full load. It says, I finally faced the fact that I have a drinking problem. How do I sort it out? Go for professional help, Abi.
Yes. She should.
Do you advise that she could go for deliverance?
No.
Maybe she can go for deliverance, but at least we always see Hontu Futobamu. It doesn't work.
She needs a professional.
Okay, maybe she should go to the traditional one. One they will beat that alcohol out of her. What gelato is? Okay, if you have any advice for Susan, which I think there's only one advice.
I mean, how do you get off alcohol? How do you get off cigarettes? I mean, we're in an environment where we don't even, the access to these professionals are not that easy, and they're not that cheap.
Yeah. So I'm addicted to something. I'm addicted to this funny thing I have in my hand.
Yeah.
That's my phone. Yeah. I don't think that 5-10 minutes max will go by and I won't have a look at my phone.
Same here.
So I'm addicted. Let us go to the same hospital. Maybe we can share the bill.
We'll
50,
go together.
50.
Yes. No, yes.
Because in all honesty, I get worried as if the world is going to come to an... Sheriff, how would you feel if, let's say, you are going to Ikeja and you left your phone here in VI and you're not going to have your phone for about 2 hours? Or like, okay, in the good old days of when you had to switch off your phone during the flight. How do you feel? You feel lost at sea. You feel as if the world
you just know that
is closing in on you.
Yes.
Meanwhile, it's a feeling. People lived before there were phones.
Exactly. Like we didn't die.
We didn't die.
People were popular. People were rich. People were known.
Were they popular?
Yes.
How?
Oh yes, of course. People that we didn't like. In the days of Shina Peters, for instance, there was no social media. He was popular. In the days of Sonny Ade, there was no social media. He was well known. He was well traveled, world over. Can you imagine that? Like he was known globally.
Sheriff, Grandma told for are you sure that you will not go to the same hospital as What did you have for breakfast? Hello. Let me get this. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Oh my God.
Hello. It's all of a sudden the sheriff is blowing heavy for that. I'm worried. 9:21. Can I take? Okay, let's go to Clifford. Clifford says that I can't get over her leaving me. That thing can pain Cherry for. I had lived with my partner for almost 2 years when she suddenly left me. I never left her in any doubt that we would get married. And anytime she was ready, and we would get married anytime she was ready, but she told me she was leaving because her feelings for me had died. And I give her credit for that. If you don't love a guy anymore, just go away. Simple. It has been 2 months now since she left, and I just don't understand why I couldn't confide in any of her friends. It wouldn't have helped you anyway. From the look of things, there's no one else involved. It's really weird and confusing experience for me. I need your help in getting my head around this. What can I do? You see, some people believe that if you have a babe or a spouse or whatever, they are duty bound to stay in love with you. It doesn't work like that. One single thing like this could take their minds off you. And it might not even be a third party. Sometimes you could wake up and ask yourself, what am I doing here? It happens to anybody. And so do not take a lover leaving you as rejection. It does, as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't make me any less the person that I am. I am who I want to be. So if a lover walks away, it could be many things. Like I said, there might not even be somebody else. In fact, we have seen instances where the woman, in the case of men now, I can't talk for women. I need to take a risky venture to talk to men about women. But there have been instances where the lady would even go to somebody considered less. It could be less in age. Yes. And you'll be wondering, with all the Mercedes and this thing, all the money I give this woman, this guy that walks to work every day and working as houseboy to somebody. Human nature is very, very complex.
It's complicated. It's
very complicated.
But I also think that perhaps you're sounding that way because of your experience in life. For those who are just in love, who are just coming up, who are just maturing.
Don't you have the same experience? So what are you?
I'm just saying that there are younger people.
Why are you trying to sound as if I'm some expert in this matter?
I'm
not. What do I know?
Are you not? What do you mean? What do you know?
I'm a small child rolling tire down the road. Kini momo.
Egbo.
9:24. We are going to take a short break. When we come back, I'd like you to call in and see what we'll advise Clifford to do, whether he should go, we won't take him to take rat poison or anything, or whether to go for, if he goes to church and pray, maybe the lady will come back. When we come back, we'd like to have your experience, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Start your children's day with a great taste of Ovaltine, enriched with multi-nourishment, calcium, malt, and vitamin B12 to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
Creating and scaling a business is no easy task, but with help from a global network of partners who understand your local challenges, your growth could be exponential. At Stanford Seed, we offer just that. When you sign up for our 10-month Seed Transformation Program, you become part of our hybrid, in-person and online training programs delivered by Stanford University Graduate School of Business professors and local experts. The Seed Transformation Program gives you a transformation plan to help you create tangible results. You don't need to struggle alone with your business anymore. Begin your transformation journey now. Visit www.gsb.stanford.edu/seed or send an email to kdadsin@stanford.edu or call +234 911 046 2349. Application closes 1st of May 2025.
The world is changing and opportunities are everywhere. The question is, are you ready to seize them? For far too long, we have been conditioned to think within the constraints of geographical borders created by man. An example is Nigeria. But let me tell you something profound. You are part of the world, not just one nation. You don't just live in Nigeria, you live in the world. It's time to break free, look beyond borders, and seek opportunities that span the globe. You need a world view. The world is open for business, and the opportunities are endless. It's time to think global. It's time to trade global. Visit hfm.com or download the HFM app on Google Play Store or App Store to get started today.
Are you ready? We've got something fresh and we are feeling okay. Shine your eyes, so don't delay. It's ready A5 time today. A5, A5, A5. The ready A5 is here to slay. 32 MP, AI, talk and snap at the pro. Only the sharpness show. 6.88 inch display. Big and bright, 5200 mAh battery. The power day and night. This unlock. Fingerprint is here for you.
Xiaomi has just launched the brand new Redmi A5, and it's bold, it's powerful, and it's made just for you. Redmi A5 with its stunning camera, immersive display, long battery life, and thoughtful design. The Redmi A5 is a game changer. Upgrade your style and stay connected. Get your hands on the Redmi A5 today. Buy now. Redmi A5. Redmi A5. Affordable, accessible, available. Redmi A5. Redmi A5. Innovation for everyone. Innovation for everyone.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development and the care they need with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics to help your child's digestion and development, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. And all of these work together to support your child's development and growth today and tomorrow. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
My ions, please, can't get enough. My ions, please, give it to me now. It go rehydrate till yeah. Replenish your ions with Pocari Sweat. Rehydrate you faster, easily observe. Pocari Sweat, give me some more. Pocari Sweat.
What can your bank do for you? Meet Jane, 25 years old. She's been having troubles acquiring a loan from her bank.
This is not okay at all. I've been on this queue forever, and you're saying I should fill another form. What's going on?
What can your bank do for you? Meet Frank, 27 years old, held up in traffic and making fruitless transactions.
Mama, I have sent the airtime, even the electricity charges. I don't know why it's so difficult making this payment.
Introducing Safri, a lifestyle digital bank that's designed just for you. With one click, you can make easy and fast payment transactions, pay bills, and even acquire easy loans. Hurry and download the Safri app on your Play Store. Visit safrisafri.com for more information. Safri, borderless banking.
The people of Israel welcome its king. His followers ready for revolution.
Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees!
Rome will descend on us all.
Rebellion is in the air, but Jesus turns the tables.
My house shall be called a house of prayer, but you make it a den of thieves!
The Chosen Season 5, Last Supper, showing in cinemas this April. Follow at The Chosen TV NG on Instagram and visit thechosentvng.com for exclusive updates.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back to the Daily Digest, today being Wednesday, dear Bunmi. And we've been looking at issues. My stepfather sneaked into the house. I'm turning into an alcoholic. I can't get over her leaving me. You can call in and make a comment on any of these three issues. Okay, let's look at another issue here. Who did he buy the gift for? Okay, there's a lady called Ndidi who sent a letter, a mail rather, to Auntie Bunmi. And Ndidi says that after all the expenses of Christmas and the payment of school fees that will follow, my husband and I made a pact not to spend too much money on their impending birthdays, which are weeks apart. I recently found a receipt for an expensive set of earrings as I was emptying his trouser pocket a few days ago. Men, anytime you get home, this is something you must always do. Always empty your pockets. I'm talking out of experience. Always empty your pockets. I remember... I don't know whether I should say this now. If I say it now, it won't want. They won't let me rest. But I remember in the 80s, because of the traffic and so on and so forth, I had to go and load somewhere for about an hour or two for the traffic to go down. And I forgot the receipt in my pocket. Then the watchman, that watchman, he found the receipt and said, Mori paper yini no shokoto oga eba me fun.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
And you lost there alone, no?
That is not the issue. there was traffic.
I'm just asking now.
And I forgot the receipt that said that, I lost here for about 3 hours. I forgot the receipt in my pocket. This was in the 80s. Then the watchman who was washing my trousers took that and showed it, gave it to Madam that eba mi fun document, eba mi foga. And you know the way people, nobody will believe that it was because of traffic that you had to load in the hotel for 3 days. So what you should do, since then, when you get home, the first thing you do as a man, as you're taking off your clothes, you empty your pocket. Now, in the case of Ndidi has now, it was emptying the pockets of her husband and saw the receipt for earrings. She said, if my husband has stuck to her promise, what he paid for these earrings was far too much for what he's supposed to get me. But what if the earrings were for someone else? Should I confront him or just hope this gift is a surprise? First of all, the guy will be looking for the receipt. He won't know the receipt is with his wife. So supposing the wife raises hell and says that I saw a receipt of earrings. Where are the earrings? It was stolen.
Simple. No, simple.
I know some of you are doing that. We trust him. He was, if I were you, all the men listening, Kelvin, do not leave anything in your pocket. Even if you went to buy, we don't buy those things again, no. Recharge card. That culture is gone. The days of scratching the cards.
Yes.
That culture is gone. We don't buy recharge cards. Somebody is there.
Yes.
Because sometimes you can forget a telephone number. Hello.
Good morning. I'm B.A. Akimbo calling from Iba.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. First, welcome to the club of the senior citizens.
Yes, sir.
Then, in respect, I want to comment essentially on the young man that couldn't stand the exit of his lover.
Yes.
I want him to move on. There is nobody that's irreplaceable.
Yes.
There will always be somebody else. So he should keep up and move on. Otherwise, he will keep on disturbing himself.
But you know, things of emotion, sir. Sometimes, and the funny thing is that when things like that happen, that is the only thing you will be thinking of. Every woman you see will look like that woman. So, what some people recommend, and I like your views on this, is that you quickly date another woman on the rebound. Do you think that works, sir?
It doesn't.
I didn't say sir to you. I said
no, it's gone.
To Mr. Kibo. It's gone?
Yes.
Oh, so it's not it was you I was saying sir.
Yes.
You should have smelled my mouth to see. Okay, you might as well answer now.
We have another caller, though.
Okay, let's take another.
Let's take another caller.
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
My good friend Sheriff.
Good morning.
My name is Silvanus Aburime from Command.
Yes, sir.
I would like to comment on the girl whose stepfather sneaked into her room.
Yes, please go on.
She must not, I say it again, must not tell her mom. Because if she does, her mom would rather accuse her of seducing her husband.
But, sir,
she will pay dearly for it.
But, sir,
for it.
Uncle, the good book says that we should not lie.
Yes.
That's why she should after her lying, and she should not tell. But the good book does say she should not keep quiet.
Well done, sir. That's a good
Thank you very much.
So we can quote you now. We can quote you and say that.
You please, do.
The good book. Words of wisdom of the elders.
Of the elders.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, so.
There's a call.
There's a call. Hello, good. Excuse me.
Sorry, sir. Okay.
Good morning.
Okay, let's go.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Uncle Odogun 1 and 2,
Benny,
who was formerly in the choir, who was allegedly removed by the judiciary, is now Esquire. Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Gabriel calling from Lekki.
Yes, sir.
No, Kujimi, I disagree with that last call. I respect his opinion, but he should start telling her mother now, Uncle Jimmy, now. You start telling her mother
it could break the marriage, or the mother might not take it. In fact, let me tell you something, Sheriff. Also, listen, that we didn't think of. In some environments, it's a complete taboo. She would have to go for cleansing. That is a complete taboo, that you sleep with your mother's husband. It's. They will have to.
It can lead to something that you never expect. You understand what I mean? So I don't know.
Because in some cultures, the consequences there. Amongst the Urhobos, I think, for example, the consequences are very there, very there. That she might have to tell her mom, "Koko batiti labor," so that they can put the house inside. I mean, if you want to translate titilebo from directly?
Directly.
Called titilebo. They can put the house in it. But essentially, she will have to do some traditional things. Seriously. Don't let's deceive ourselves. We have a very strong culture.
Yes, we do.
Forget what Igbo
Yes, we do.
I know that, for example, I think my kids don't eat ogbon. I'm not even sure, because they are half Asaba. And from where their grandmother comes from, they don't eat. I think it's either them or I can't remember, but would they come out in rashes?
Oh.
So we shouldn't joke with these things. In some cultures, for example, if a woman is disloyal to her husband, the consequences, the man could die. He could swell up and die. He would die in such an embarrassing manner that people will say, this woman don't do something. So she might have to tell her mom.
Yeah.
In that circumstance. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
Adesha from Ikorodu.
Yes.
Mr. Sheriff, good morning.
Good morning.
I want to comment on the person that the girlfriend left and she is over the moon, over it. See, it's a very hard thing to tackle, really. Sometimes you may be in a relationship and the other person is not there with you. So then you say something that somebody can just fall out of love for somebody. People don't do that, Uncle Jimmy. Something must have triggered it.
I don't know.
Something must have triggered it. Not that you just
advise me. You are the expert. You are the expert.
I'm not the expert. You are the expert.
Okay, don't go yet. Has it happened to you?
Gone.
She's gone. Oh, she left too early. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, so good 1 and 2. Morning, sir.
Morning. This is another expert. Oh, yeah, lover boy. Talk to us.
I'm from Delta State, like you said.
Yes.
In my place, we don't eat rabbit. My own place, so.
Yes.
The day I ate rabbit somewhere at Onitsha. Early in the morning, I wake up and one of the rabbit run across me. Before you know it, my cheek, both sides full up.
Oh.
They rushed me to the village. I went to the village. They had to do some cleansing.
Wow.
That I eat, although I didn't know.
You ate rabbit.
So they do certain things. Even snail. I don't eat snail.
You don't eat snail?
I don't eat cocoyam. The cocoyam, the rashes you talk, I ate cocoyam, bitter leaf soup at Ore. I find rashes all over my body by the time I get to Port Harcourt. I don't know of now, but those days.
In light of what you're saying, you recommend she tells her mom. Or she could go to the village. She could go to
the married woman who go and sleep with another man. You know what will happen to the husband? He will bend. I don't know how to.
He will bend.
So once you see him, you say, this man and wife don't commit.
But what kind of culture punishes the victim?
You don't shake married woman unless you are from that family of that man.
That's a
another
good
man
question.
Another man's wife.
But why is it that if the woman commits infidelity, it's the man that will suffer it?
I don't know. That is that they don't want the woman to do such thing.
But if the woman does it, let her suffer it now.
Exactly.
I don't know. That's how we meet it too.
Anyway, I hope our Ghanaian friend is okay.
No. For those people, their own way of doing things are different from our own.
No, I said I hope our Ghanaian friend is okay. That we are expecting.
My brother, the woman, the case is serious. So, that had something I told you of.
All right. Don't worry. We'll discuss it
We are still on it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Hello, do we have another
Yes,
caller?
we do.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, gentlemen.
Morning, sir.
Calling a female line.
You are calling a female line and you are trying to talk like a woman. But it don't work. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Jimi.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
You see this topic we are discussing?
Yes, sir.
This girl should not tell the mother. She should start packing her bag and baggages out of the house. Because it can break up the marriage.
Yeah.
the man, if they have no eye contact between the two of them, the girl has not been trying to seduce the man. The man would have just go into her room freely like that, open the legs, because where God put that in is hidden. It's not a place.
I don't know, but you
there must be an agreement between two of them before he succeeded in getting into the small London.
I submit myself to your expertise, sir. These are things I don't know. I'm just a small boy rolling a bicycle down the road. The tire down the road. But I thank you for your knowledge, sir. Is he a professor? Are you a professor, sir?
He's gone.
He's gone. Prof, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Let's pick another call. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Morning.
Please, concerning the lady that the husband, the mother's husband slept with, they are telling us that they should not tell the mother, and it can break the marriage. I don't know that it's not.
What happened?
The break when the man entered the room to meet the girl. So why are they telling that? Are they saying he should not enter? He should not tell the mother. You should just let everything out of the basket and let them know what type of the man the woman is even living with.
Okay.
That is my own opinion here.
Yes, opinion. Okay. All right. Well, let us leave that one.
Okay.
It's becoming dicey. Modesty. Well, I was married for close to 10 years, but my husband was never around, and money was tight. We had 3 children, and when I tried to make him see why he had to spend less on himself so we could make ends meet, he didn't want to know. To teach him a lesson, I moved out for a few days to let him cope without me. I laugh in Latin. Movemus wrongus. Wrong move. It turned out to be the biggest mistake of my life. Do you know what happened, Sheriff?
What happened?
Do you know what happened?
I don't know.
The day after I left, that is Modesty talking. I did not live anywhere.
Okay.
Modesty. The day after Modesty left, my husband moved another woman into a matrimonial home. Yet the one was on standby. This is what Yorubas call AD. I can do a 2-hour program on what is called AD and examples. This is AD. Is AD?
I don't think so.
It's AD. I suspect that this is traditional lesson now. I suspect that the other woman outside was the one who did something. He planted the idea of the woman's man, said, let me move out. Otherwise, she said, let me move out for a few days. Before she moved out, the day she left, that very day when she packed her things, another woman moved in. This one has to go to Kola Ilavuyi is dead. He would have been the one to solve this problem. So she said, as soon as I realized this, I tried to go back home, but it wouldn't take me back.
I don't think that there is anything spiritual or evil about this.
You see, Sheriff, jokes apart now. Jokes apart. I'm one of those who believes that these things do happen.
Yes, they exist. Yes, not in this case.
How can you? She said they would have told her, the Babas would have told her that, we will plant the idea. It is something you are directed to do. It's like a black magic thing. You do it, and then they don't say, but her, she left. That one moved in. She was waiting. Anyway, this alone can do a whole day with me for 1 hour. And she says that was years ago, and I've never forgiven myself for not fighting for my children.
Why is she blaming herself?
Why did she move out?
She already said it. She already said it. The man was irresponsible.
No, she said children. When I prayed to them, how we had to spend less, so we could spend less, and because of that, she moved out.
No. She said that the man was irresponsible. The man was not spending on the family, spending on himself.
Yeah, but hey, you don't move out because of that. It's something that you can manage. Talk to him.
If that's messing with her mental health, I mean, whatever that gives her
why
joy.
she moved out? Why did she want to move in within 1 day?
Well,
she said that. So she left the children behind, though.
She left the kids behind.
Yes, now. Yes, now. So, anyway, this other woman moved in, and she says, I now have contact with my 2 daughters, but their brother wants nothing to do with me because the children will believe they were abandoned. Because he believes I deliberately abandoned them. They believe they abandoned. So I can't push back the hands of time, but I want to make things right with all my children. Sheriff, how can you help this woman? What can you tell her to do?
So
where is Mrs. Aigbe? She will tell us the biblical injunction. We don't have
maybe
enough
she's
time.
on the line, Zeb.
We don't have enough time. See if she's the one.
Yeah, let's see if she's
might be lucky.
Yeah.
Pastor Ladipo. Hello.
Hello, darling.
Hey,
you're lucky.
You are in spirits.
What's up?
Hello, darling. How are you? You are in spirits.
Yeah. You know what? I want all of you to know that before Jesus came to this world, Satan was given the privilege to rule over Adam and his generation. So he has a lot of laws that are contradicting to human and to God. But however, the Bible said that a woman who commits adultery is a sin.
Yes.
And that any man that married a woman has committed adultery. Then you can look at the book of Matthew, chapter 19.
Yes.
He gave us a vivid
Which verse?
about the past and the present.
Which verse, madam? Which verse?
No, just chapter 19, verse 1 to 10.
Okay.
He gave us, Jesus started from the beginning and explained the middle and the consequences. And even talk about Enoch. Enoch. Yeah, that
Enoch or Enoch?
The man can refrain from being married for the sake of the gospel. So, in regards to that, the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 14 said that all manner of immorality, sexual abuse is charged unto men. No woman will go to hellfire or be punished because of sexual abuse. Because it's the men that manipulate them.
I don't agree.
Some people approach a woman physically, the woman refuse. They will go and use magical power to control the woman. Yes, I have seen it in Benin. It works a lot. It's not that I am in Christ. I would have been married to be a second wife to our landlord. God just told me that I was shaking hands with him. In the morning, I just heard his voice and ran away from the house.
So, are you married now?
So, I have children now. I'm going to 70 now.
Very good, very good. Okay, Madam, we have missed you. I'm glad you made that call. You see, God works, God works. As soon as we called your name, you came in.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I appreciate.
Thank you very much, Madam.
Say me hello to your second there.
My second sheriff.
Hello.
Okay, on that happy note, we'll end the program today. I'd like to thank you all for listening. I'd like to thank Cherry for joining me. What's Up Lagos comes up next. See you tomorrow by His grace. Bye.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.